Hello everyone and welcome to this new video. In this video we will discuss a new Dalinga function called geopoint. You can see it here, geopoint. So as you can see that I have, just to save time, I have created a table with 100 records. The locale is English and the format is GeoJSON, and it has these fields. The ID is just ID. Driver is a concatenation of two male names with a space between them. And the photo is just photo of men. Address is just Dalinga function address. Model of the car is just a concatenation of car brand plus the word year, and then integer between 2010 and 2020. And then the email is lowering the driver, the driver, lower it to lowercase, and then replace any space with nothing, and then concatenate it with @moderntaxi.com. The location is dew point. This is the latitude and longitude of the center of the city, and 20,000 meters means 20 kilometers. So from this center of the city, generate 100 points with a diameter of 20 kilometers. How you can get the latitude and longitude of any city? You can go to this website. It's called latlong.net, and then you write the name of the city. For example, I have written here Khartoum, and you say find. It will give you the latitude and longitude. This is the center coordinates of the city. So you will take it here, the latitude, this is the latitude, and then comma, the longitude, and then you select what diameter you want points to be generated in. 20,000 means 20 kilometers. So if I go here and say the format is JSON, then I go to external viewer here, I can see the JSON data. This is the ID, this is the driver, Christopher Ropert. This is the email, Christopher Ropert @moderntaxi.com. The car is Martini, year 2013. This is the address of also this driver, Michael Edward, @moderntaxi.com. And this is the location in points. This is the JSON. But the new format that we are introducing here is GeoJSON. So if I select GeoJSON and save, now if I go here and refresh, so you can see if I go here and refresh, I will get the GeoJSON format. It's a format you can read about GeoJSON and how you can view them on maps. So it's just two attributes. The type is feature collection, and then the features. This is the 100 records that we have generated. All the properties of the table are just a value of a property or attribute called properties. And then we have a type feature, and then we have the geometry type point. These are the coordinates inside the city of Khartoum. So this is the GeoJSON. You can view it very easily. And if you go here back to our IDE, there is a new button here. And you can see the button. If you click it, you can see it immediately on the maps. This is a tool called geojson.tools. You give it a URL. Lucky for us, we have just provided the URL of our Dalinga table generation. So whenever you refresh, it will give you a new 100 points on the map centered in Khartoum, scattered in a diameter of 20 kilometers. So if you zoom here and you click any one of them, you will see that this driver, Ronald Paul, this is the address of the driver, and this is the model of the car. This is the location, and then you can click here to see also the picture of the driver. And you can go to another one and so on. So this is how you can generate the GeoJSON format from Dalinga. As a matter of fact, most of the people, they use just the JSON and then they do the rendering on maps themselves on the map. But this is also just to test. If you are working with GeoJSON in a software, in a desktop application or something, you can test how you can get the GeoJSON from your database and how you can view it. So this is the function. It is very important. Again, let us go ahead and just review it again. This is geopoint. You give it the center of the city. latitude and longitude, and you give it in meters, the diameter that you want the points to be generated as scattered in this diameter in the center of the city. Let us now select SQL instead of GeoJSON, and let us see the SQL code for 100 points. Now also you can see that all the geopoints are just, we use the function, the special function of MySQL, it's called stgeom from text, to insert it in the database. So if we take this, let us choose any database now, and then we go to SQL, paste. You see we don't have, we have a table called vehicles here. And if you want also, we can drop it. Drop the table vehicles. We don't have it anymore. Okay, so now we go to SQL and copy our SQL that we get from Dalinga. And then we just press go. And it have to create a table called vehicles. This vehicles, if you go to the table, we'll see that it has all the attributes plus a location, which is geometry. Now, this is a geometry. To read from this geometry, you have to learn about MySQL, spatial data, and geometry, and how to read from it. It's very easy, not difficult. Also, you can also customize your queries to select, for example, only vehicles that are, for example, 5 or 6 meters, 6 or 4, 5, 6 kilometers away from a certain passenger, for example. So this is how we can use this new feature in Dalinga. Thank you very much for watching, and please subscribe to get new videos ahead of time. Thank you.